Hi guys, what do? It's your boy Exia back with another video. Yes, and it's time for an update on my dividend portfolio. Yes, like I said, I'm gonna make sure I drop one every week. I'm roughly investing nothing less than $500 a week into this portfolio, and my goal is to get this portfolio to 100K. So a lot of weeks to go. A lot of hard work to do, but without further ado, let's jump right into the video. That's what do. It's your boy Exia, and we're just gonna hop right into this dividend portfolio. But first, all you guys who are new to the channel, welcome. My name's Exia. We're talking about personal finance, dividend portfolios, just pretty much everything involving passive income, money, financial freedom. You can find it here on this channel. Just don't forget to hit that subscribe button and most definitely like this video. I do dividend, my own dividend portfolio update weekly. Normally around, I probably drop a video around Friday or Saturday in regards to that. Except for to show you guys my dividend portfolio now. I roughly invest about $500 a week into my portfolio. My goal is to get it to 100K. It's a journey, but I think I can do it. But without further ado, let's just hop right into this portfolio here for you guys. I am struggling right now with this. So, as you can see, my dividend portfolio is sitting at about $5,639. Great. As you can see, as of right now, I am up 3.58%, and that will be $143.48. Now, if I swipe to the right here, it'll show you, just my current value, the growth. And as you can see, as of right now, I have only earned $3.46 as far as dividends, and I've earned $140 pretty much just off stock growth, because a lot of the stocks I have are still growing from the last crash. I do think there is going to be another crash, and that is the reason why I'm only limiting myself to $500 a week. If it crashes, which I personally think it is, then I would look to throw in some large portions of money to really snag a lot of shares up so we can help really grow this portfolio. But as you can see, I've only received $3.46 in dividends. So it's a start. And the reason I say that is, I know there's a lot of people out there who's looking for a dividend portfolio. They're looking into it. They're looking at ways to make more money, passive income. And I think this is a method that a lot of people can use and really reap the benefits from, only for the simple fact that you can start it with any dollar amount. Any dollar amount, $1, $5, $10, and go at your own pace. And I really feel like this is a good one because you can do this method as far as your dividend investing, just buying stocks and holding them. And you won't have to put yourself in any further debt, because I know a lot of people they're slowly getting out of debt. They have some bills that they're just maintaining, and they want to look for extra ways to make just side money. This is the method for you guys. Trust me. It starts off very slow, but once it gets going, like I said, you can come here and just check on me about a month from now or 2 months from now and just see my growth. And I'm telling you guys, it starts small, but I truly believe in the method that little money turns into big money. I really do believe it, and that's why I really believe in this method, because initially I wanted to get into real estate, but the large lump sums of money down, I was saving up for it, and I just gotta tell you guys, it's the saving up for it is one thing, and then it's the fact that it's so many doubts that go through the back. I know my mind personally, I'm not saying this is everybody, but me in specific, what if I can't get attended? What if I keep getting terrible tenants. What if the tenant come in and just wreck the whole thing? And it's just so many bad things. I'm not saying like a lot of people get those bad things, but these are the things that I think about in my mind. And I will probably get the real estate soon. Like I said, I did purchase my first house last year. I'm probably looking to get into real estate, but these are things that hindered me from doing it early on because I didn't think I can get a tenant. I didn't think I would find a good tenant, a tenant that's there to stay for the long haul. And I really didn't want to get a tenant who just had a lot of drama and things of that nature because I live in Memphis. People do the most out here. But a way for me to avoid all that until I was ready for it, dividend portfolio. I did tons of research on this. I'm always looking up stocks, and this is a way that you can start. And you can start it without putting yourself in large portions of debt, because any standard place will probably run you from anywhere from 40 to up, and you'll want to charge. And you got maintenance, taxes, property fees. You got to deal with the tenant. I wasn't ready for that, so that's why I chose this method. Like, just give it a chance, give it a try. I guarantee you'll like it. But my portfolio, as you guys can see, these are my portfolio. I'm holding about 16 stocks. My first stock, as you can see, is SPHD. As of right now, it has a value of $422.56. That's how much I have put into that stock, and by putting that $422.56, I own 12.4 shares for an average price of $32.62. And as of right now, if you back out here, it will show you that this is roughly about 7.40% of my current portfolio. And we're going to go down to EPD, which is another one I hold. I have $416.42 invested in this stock, and it gives me 22.8 shares for an average stock price of $17.70. So that's how much I have of this one. Like I said, this one's right now sitting at 7.3% of my portfolio. Next, we got OKE, which is, as you can see, I've invested $375.32, and that's for 12.9 shares, and that's an average stock price of $28.28. And like I said, I do have American Express, and it's for 6.30% of my portfolio, and I have invested $359.88, and they gave me a total of 3.7 shares, and that's an average share price of $93.86. So like I said, and as you can see, for all of the ones I have listed so far, I am doing positive on these, so that is a plus. But as you can see, we get to my first one that I am doing negative on, and that would be O, which is a monthly dividend. All the ones before this pay out quarterly, but this one here is one of my monthly dividends. That's mainly one of the reasons why I invested in it. It pays like 0.23 cent per share, but you get that monthly, and that's really going to help me build momentum in my portfolio. O is a monthly dividend, and so is the first share I gave you, which will be SPHD. That's an ETF, but it does pay out monthly. They pay out 0.15%, but they did just do a dividend cut, so it's like 14.9%. So it's just shy of that 15. They did do a deduction. And then next I have SCHD, which is 6.20% of my portfolio. I have invested $351.94 into this stock, and as you see, I have 6.5 shares for an average stock price of $52.10. We also got VIG, which I have invested $350.06 into, and that's 2.8 shares I own for an average share price of $119.76. We got SDY, which I invested $349.72 into for 3.7 shares, and that's for an average share price of $91.45. And next up on the thing, we got the almighty AT&T that I have invested $348.61 into, and I have a total of 11.6 shares. The average share price is $29.98. And this is a very good ETF, guys. I say ETF, this is a very good stock. I'm sorry about that. Next, we got old reliable Johnson & Johnson, which I have invested $347.80 into. And I have 2.3 shares, and the average share price is $144.43. Johnson & Johnson is a very good. Their safety ratings are off the charts. If you're looking for a stock to add to your portfolio, this is it. Trust me. Next up on the list, we got MMP, and that's sitting at about 6.10% of my portfolio. And I have invested $345.70 into this share. And that's 8.1 shares, and that's for $41.65. Next, we got Exxonmobil, which I've invested $340.65 into. I got 7.7 shares, and the average stock price is $44.47. And then, of course, we got Kroger's, which is at 5.70% of my portfolio. And like I said, I have invested $324.72 into Kroger's, and that's 9.2 shares for an average stock price of $33.76. And we have the National Health Investors, which I invested $321.34 into so far, and I have 5.3 shares, and that's an average stock price of $57.57. And after that, we have Iron Mountain, which I've invested $317.75. I own 11.5 shares for an average stock price of $26.22. And last but not least, we have Crafts, which is $315.21. And I own 9 shares of this company, and the average share price is $34.46. Now, as you see down here in the bottom, these are 3 other stocks that I just added to my portfolio that I am going to invest in. With my next batch of my $500, you're gonna split it amongst those evenly. And I chose these because they're just very good. Maine is another monthly dividend. They pay out 20 cents a share. It's in the finance sector. Of course, VTI is just the overall stock market. It's an ETF. And I know a lot of people don't like this one. It's a good stock, but it has to do with cigarettes and things like that. And a lot of people frown upon that. A lot of people don't like to invest in things like that because they think they're just negative. But to me, people do what people do. So if they like smoking cigs, hey, they like smoking cigs. That's a them decision. Got nothing to do with me. But with the amount of people who do smoke cigs, I'm gonna get in on that. It's a very good dividend. Got a very high safety score. So yes, I will be partaking in that. But like I said, these are all my shares. And the main difference from this portfolio, I'm gonna just show you guys. Let's say I did invest $500, and roughly since my last portfolio update, I invested another $7.45 into the National Health Investors. I invested $20.54 into Iron Mountain. I invested $19.44 into Kroger's. I invested $25.49 into SPHD, and I invested $115.52 into EPD. And of course, I had just recently added Crafts, so I had to I like to try to keep it diversified, keep it as even as possible. So I invested $311.59 into crafts. So with my last $500, this is pretty much just a breakdown of what I actually separated the $500 into, just to give you guys to know where did it all go, because I was just showing you guys just overall portfolio, the numbers and everything. But the actual 500, these are the 6 shares that I invested X amount of money into, as I just said. And pretty much, like I said, my next, I don't know what today is. So pretty much like that, I could probably invest, do a deposit now. It'll probably go into tomorrow, and then I have another $500 that I'll split even. Pretty much majority is going to go into those 3 new stocks I was telling you. You got Maine, the cigarettes company, and the ETF. I'm just going to split it even amongst those. I may throw a little bit more in the EPD. And the reason I'm really trying to stack up a lot on EPD, because it's a very safe stock. They've been doing dividend like increases for like 20 to 30 years now. It's like 44 cents per share, and they do have a dividend ETF EX date coming up in like 6 or 7 days. So trying to make sure I get as many of those possible before the EX date. But that is my dividend portfolio. Like I said, most definitely have an update for you guys next week. Like I said, my name's Exia. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video. But it's your boy Exia, and I'm out.